Hello, guys and girls. Jokester here, and we're here to automate Botania's Petal Apothecary in 1.10, and specifically the unofficial Botania mod. So let's get into it. I've tried lots of things to try to automate this. The main thing I thought would be the mechanical user. And that would be able to either right-click a bucket or the rod of the seas, or many other ways of dumping water into there. But it seems like the Petal Apothecary has been specifically blocked for that. However, with a little bit of ingenuity, this right here, I was able to get it to work. So let's take a look at how to do this. All right, so first thing we need to do is place a mechanical user down facing the water. Okay, so the next thing is you'll need the Petal Apothecary 1 block away. And then what we're going to do we need to be able to read if it's full or not. Now, RF Tools has a liquid identifier, and it determines if an item has liquid in it. That doesn't work. So I found that a comparator will work, and we'll have to wrench that over so that it faces that way. And so now it will be facing if it actually is filled up or not. So if we look here, put it in here, now it triggers. Cool. A quick way to empty it is just to dump that out. Okay, or to break that. All right, so that is now going to detect that. The next thing is we want this to be on redstone off. So when the redstone is off, this is going to right-click our bucket, fill it up, and that'll be a filled bucket. Cool. Now, we need to be able to get water in here. Like I said, the mechanical user placed next to this, underneath it, on top of it, will not place it in here. However, there is a little known fact that you can actually drop a bucket on top of it. So let's get our angel block here. About right there. That's fine. You know what? I'll work with it. Too hard to. I want to put my ring back on for right now. So we'll just do that. All right, so there we go. Now we can still get in here, and that'll work. Okay, so what we want to do next is we actually want to get that bucket up into this chest. So I've got some item conduits here. Shouldn't need that anymore. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put this up here and do the proverbial in and out. So insert here, and we're going to pull out of here. I don't want to turn this on quite yet because we're going to need some filters here. So we want to filter on and a full bucket. So let me get a full bucket. We only want it to come out when it's full. Okay. So if we were to, let's dump this off and I'll show you how this works. So right now, in theory, it's clicking. So if I put this in here, see, it fills it up, sucks it out. Actually, there we go. Now it should drop it out. Cool. And that's why I had my ring off earlier. So let's put that back in. It'll get sucked out, drop it in there, and it fills it up. How cool is that? Okay, so let's, so there we go. I'll dump that off so you can see it from start to finish. Drop that in, drops it in, fills it up. Cool. Excellent. So that's all taken care of. Now we need a way to pick up the bucket and recycle it. So there's many different ways. You can use a vacuum hopper. This random things is in the FTB unstable 1.10.2 pack. So I figured let's go ahead and try to use that. And so we'll place that on the side of the chest. It's got a configurable interface, and we can, it doesn't really matter. Let's put it as 4. Technically, the Y only really needs to be, I don't know, something like that, right? Just make sure it's sufficient enough. If I put this in there, all right, that's to simulate. Or if I just throw that out here, it'll get sucked up, popped into here. All right, excellent. So the other thing we need to do is now get it from this chest over into here. So I'm going to put this on here, and then we're going to extract from here, but we need to make sure that it only extracts a empty bucket. All right, so that's going to go over into here. Now this guy here is set to extract but not insert. So now we're going to have to put it as in and out. Let's make sure nothing went in there real quick. All right, so it looks good. So in and out. On insert, anything can go in because we're already filtering on the extract, and we're going to pull a full water bucket out. So now, or I tell you what, let's just throw it on the ground. That gets sucked up. And did we set this to go? There we go. Fills it up, drops it in, puts it back in there, puts it in here. And since this is full, redstone signal's on. It will not fill it up until I empty this. So let me grab another bucket. All right, I'll show you what it looks like. If I do this, drops another bucket, sucks it back up, places it in there for next use. There you go. Automated Botania Petal Apothecary. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I have never seen this done in 1.10, and so far I'm hoping this will help other people, because this has been frustrating to have to fill this up each and every time manually and grab a bucket or rod of the seas or something like that. So if you liked this, please give a like to the video. Really helps me out. If you want to see more of my series, my FTB Unstable series, I do some really clever and unique stuff. Take a look at my series and subscribe. And till then, take it easy.